Greetings, this is Sloshworks and welcome to Throwback Thursdays Retro Gaming. I was going through the website where I've been getting all of them from and I came across this game of interactive fiction called Survival in New York City. And it looks fascinating. The goal is to escape from a New York City ghetto. There will be many obstacles to overcome and many hardships to endure. After you escape the dangerous ghetto areas, you must find adequate food and shelter or you will soon die from the rough exposure of the city. You know, it's one of those old text-based adventure games. You type get or use and all that kind of stuff, or shoot person and stuff, but we have the other ones. We can write time, inventory, score, save, all that kind of stuff. But let's just jump straight into it. I had a little quick look at it and it seemed pretty fun, so I thought we could, you know, have a little go at this and see how everything comes out. It looks pretty fun. So, survival in New York City. You wake up with a splitting headache. As you sit rubbing your aching head, you look around and sadly realise you are somewhere in a New York ghetto. You try to remember what happened, but your mind is blank. A ragged bum sits next to you, holding a bottle in his hands and moaning softly to himself. A rusty key rests on top of a garbage can. You stumble to your feet and find your wallet. It contains $25. So we're going to get a key. Let's take the guy's bottle. You reach over and grab the bum's bottle. He tries to stand up but falls down. He reaches out and scowls. Hey, you, give me back my wine. No. Can we go south? Can we go west? On west. You're on the southern end of 90th Street. 100 feet west of the road, children run and play in front of broken down shacks. So let's go west. Why wander around in broken down shacks? I don't know what I was thinking. I really kind of wish you could look around and see which directions you can go. Let's go north. You walk up 90th Street. You stand on the back side of a sporting goods store. The back door reads employees only. Patrons, please use the front door. Okay, so if we go south and east and around. Okay, we're in front of J&M Sporting Goods, so let's go west into the sporting goods shop. Inside the small store of rows of sporting equipment and a few aisles of camping supplies. A glass case on the back wall contains an assortment of guns and rifles. A price list is taped to the glass case. Look at the list. Examine list. Help. Oh. Read list. Ah, that worked. Okay, so we've got $25. We can buy a handgun and a clip. We are in a New York City ghetto, so in the ghetto, let's buy a handgun and buy bullets. Excellent, so if we type inventory, let's see if we just type I. Okay, I works. I like how these are subtractions of words. So we have a gun with 6 bullets, a bottle of wine and a rusty key and no ammunition. That's alright, let's go east. Well, let's keep going up north, hey? You walk up 80th Street. About 20 dirty men are sitting on motorcycles. Each one is wearing a black jacket with a satanic emblem stitch on the back. You realise you've just walked into a gang of Hell's Angels. Let's go south. Okay, so I wonder if we can go past them. The motorcycle gang beats you to death using clubs and chains. You died, too bad. Your score is 20 points out of a possible 200. You've been following a very evil path. Well, game over. Let's start again. We are going to get the key, we're going to get the bottle, we're going to kind of repeat what we just did. We're going to go up here, we're going to go west, we're going to buy a handgun, we're going to buy some bullets, we're going to go, can we go east? You can't wander around in poverty-stricken homes. Okay, so if we go south, on the southern end of 80th Street, poverty-stricken homes and abandoned buildings line the east side of the street. So what if I go west? Okay, that's the other way. Can I go south? Can't go east. So I guess we're going to have to go this way past... Can't go past the broken down shack, so if we go north, we're at the back of the sporting goods shop. If we try and go around the other way, north past the bikers, the scary biker gang that will kill us, so we'll go this way. There's an alley to the east. 3 teenagers dressed in leather jackets and faded jeans step in front of you. One of them pulls out a chain from his pocket and says, "Listen here, scumface. You ain't got no right to mess around here." Look, I've just woken up hungover in a ghetto. I am going to shoot a teenager. You raise your gun and fire. The first one collapses to the ground. You aim again and fire. The gun recoils and you fire again. So if I look, if I go north, I just killed 3 teenagers. Search teenagers. Get teenager. Use teenager. Teenager. Ah, I guess you can't loot the bodies. Okay, we've killed some teenagers. I kind of feel bad about that. Now let's go east into the building. The rubble is too high to... Damn it. Let's keep going north then. A large warehouse with boarded windows and a small for sale sign tacked inside lies to the east. Door leads into the warehouse, so we'll go east. The sunlight shines through cracked ceiling boards, providing enough light. The concrete floor is bare and dusty. The building appears empty except for a few empty crates and a couple of cardboard boxes. North. Ooh, there's a door to the west. There's a drill, so we've got a drill. Carrying too many things. Drink wine. Take a swig from the bum's bottle. Not bad for 1985 vintage. You finish off the rest of the bottle. Apparently we can only carry... What do you mean? Empty bottle. Okay. West there was a door. 3 teenagers with the same leather jackets as the first gang you met are huddled around a fire, warming their hands over flames flickering from a garbage can. One of them turns around and looks at you. He nudges the rest of the gang, yells, "You shot my best friend and killed 2 other Black Knights." Shoot teenager. Raise your gun to the closest one and fire. The bullet hits him in the chest and he falls backwards. Instead of fleeing, the other 2 teenagers run to his side. They kneel down and find his chest wound fatal. One of them pulls out a dagger and charges it, screaming that you'll pay for what you've done. You raise your gun to him and fire. The other teenager, alone now, his 2 friends dead, doesn't move. He rests his head on his brother's blood-torn chest, weeping bitterly. You hear a gunshot. Get dagger. You hear another gunshot. Hear another gun. Where are the gunshots? A door to the warehouse lies east. A dead teenager lies here. A faint path of blood leads north as if someone dying or dead was dragged. Well, this game is not cool, man. This is really unpleasant. You walk up to 90th Street. There's an alley to the east. Let's go east. This alley is very neat and well kept, much nicer than the other alleys down south. A single garbage can rests against the alley wall. A wooden box with a locked padlock lies next to it. So we're going to drop the... Use key on padlock. That key doesn't fit. Of course it doesn't. So we're going to drop the bottle. It shatters, it hits again. Of course it does. We're going to get the drill. A clear plastic cover on the underside of the drill reveals a dry cell battery. Okay, so we'll go west, we'll go north, and we'll go east, and we'll go use drill on padlock. Drill on turn, drill on. Use drill on padlock. Padlock falls to the ground. Inside the box you find a small shovel, a whisk broom, and a stack of empty garbage bags. So get garbage bags, maybe? Carrying too many things already. So we're going to drop the key. We're going to get the bag. Get garbage bag, maybe. Put drill... Oh, turn drill off first. Turn drill off. Put drill in garbage bag. Put drill in bag. Okay, that's not going to work. So we're going to get the key. Put key in bag. Nope, we have to go back in and out. There's a shovel, a whisk broom, and a stack of empty garbage bags. There's a rusty key here. Drop bag, I guess. I don't really know what we're going to do with it. It appears that we can't put stuff in the bags. I really thought we would have been able to. So we're going to get the rusty key. We go east. There's an alley to the west. So we go north. The street is quiet. A locked armoured truck is parked near the bank's entrance. A security guard lies dead on the cement steps of the bank. Another man lies behind the truck, his face cruelly blown apart. Okay. Can I go west? The bank is closed. Get gun? Okay. There's no... Okay, we're going to go north. A large group of teenagers are here. Empty liquor bottles line the street. A big husky kid grabs a bottle from one of his friends. He looks inside the bottle and finds it empty. You idiot! You drank it all. Now what am I supposed to drink? He walks towards you and asks, and what do you want? Let's go out in a blaze of glory. Shoot teenager. You raise your gun and point blank at his head and fire. He collapses to the ground. The other teenagers attack you, throwing rocks and glass bottles. A sharp rock hits your forehead. Sharp rock hits your forehead. You died. Got 70 points out of a possible 200 though. Should we see if we can do it nice? So we can do get, use, drop, read, shoot. Time, inventory, score, put, walk. It does not look like you can look around. So I'm gonna get the bottle. I'm gonna go east. I think this was the way to go. We're gonna go west. That's right, we're not going to buy a gun this time, so that's the whole thing. Okay, so these the teenagers are here again. Let's see if they're actually going to kill us if we try and go past them. They didn't. You try to get away, but the leader strikes you with his chain and the others attack. You barely manage to escape. Apparently there's some meat here. A small chunk of raw meat. Really don't... teenagers grab you and beat you. One of them carries a knife and he is doing his best to kill you with it. You finally break loose from their hold and run off. You sit down and tear off a strip from your shirt. You wrap it around your leg, trying desperately to stop the bleeding from a large gaping wound. You walk up 90th Street, there's a demolished building to the east. Let's just go north. Going into that warehouse, there's teenagers there. Can we go west? There's an alley to the east. This is where the padlocks is. We don't have the drill, so I'm not going to do anything there. We're going to go north. To the east there's a small bank. You walk up the steps to the bank. People are milling in and out. Large lines of people stand in front of each bank teller. Outside the bank to the east you see an armoured truck and an old man carrying large sacks of money. Okay, I guess we'll go east. So these are the gunshots I guess we heard in the last little playthrough. There's a small armoured truck. A very wealthy looking man around 50 years old is carrying sacks of money from the bank into the truck. You notice a security guard talking here, standing here closely watching you. We'll go north. Give wine to teenager. This is why I took the wine. I thought we'll give it a bit of a go, see if we can walk up to where those teenagers were that just beat us to death and give wine to him. You take a swig to show him that the wine is drinkable. You hand him the bottle and he smiles. Man, you're okay. Okay, we've got past these guys, so we'll go north. You enter at 100th Street. You stand on a sidewalk as the street is dense with traffic. Large lampposts light the city street. Directly north are 2 hotels and a small restaurant. Go north. You start to cross the street. Unfortunately, though, you chose a wrong time to cross. You hear a deafening blast from a horn and the sound of screeching tires. You turn your head just long enough to see the front wheel of the semi-truck. You died. Why did we die? One last game. We'll do one last try. We're going to get the key, get the bottle, because we do need that. Now, to get past these teenagers, I don't know if there's a way to do it without getting the handgun. So let's get the handgun, fire the bullets. We're now completely broke, and we're going to go this way. And we have these teenagers here, so we're going to shoot them. And we're going to go east. We don't need the bit of meat, I don't think. This is where we want the drill. I'm going to drop the key, I'm going to get the drill, I'm going to go west, I'm going to shoot these guys. Okay, you raise your gun to him and fire. The other teenager alone now, his 2 friends dead. Does move, just like last time. So we're going to go north, there's an alleyway to the east. Turn drill on. Use drill on padlock. We've got all these things that we can't really use, so we're going to turn off drill, drop drill, get garbage bag, get shovel. Carrying too many things already. Okay, we're going to go north. Oh, we got here just as it's happening. Okay, this is kind of like Groundhog Day, actually, isn't it? Punxsutawney Phil would be kind of proud. A sleek black car pulls up to the bank. 4 young men step out wearing ski masks and carrying small handguns. The security guard reaches for his gun, but he's shot down. The wealthy man who is loading his armoured truck with money panics and jumps behind the truck. One of the bank robbers runs after him, lifts him up by the collar, and forces the muzzle of his gun down the old man's throat. We can shoot robber? We don't have the bullets though. Shoot bank robber. You don't have enough ammunition to kill them. I hear another gunshot. Let's go west. Go to the east. People are screaming and running around in panic. Okay, so this is where it got to last time. This is where we were. So we're going to go north. We're going to give our wine to this teenager, because we know that'll get us past him. Gun with 1 bullet and an empty garbage bag. Now this is where we died last time. We enter 100th Street. You stand on a sidewalk. The street is dense with traffic. Large lampposts light the city street. Directly north are 2 hotels and a small restaurant. So if we go west, there's a newsstand to the south. A small rickety newsstand is here. It's closed for the night. A few dusty magazines. Get newspaper. Put newspaper in garbage bag. Put newspaper in garbage bag. Guess that's not going to get magazine. Are there any magazines we can read? Read newspaper. That's what we'll do. We'll read the newspaper. Earlier this morning, the well-known Mr. and Mrs. Whittinger reported their 13-year-old son, Rundle Whittinger, missing. According to Mrs. Whittinger, Rundle left the house at 6:30 p.m. to buy something at JM Sporting Store. She said he never returned home. Mr. Whittinger believes he was kidnapped, even though no evidence of kidnapping has yet been produced. Police authorities continue to search 80th and 90th Street where the child was last seen. The Whittinger family has contributed a great deal to the city, showing special concern for the southern parts where poverty continues to prevail, despite prior attempts to eradicate it. If you have any information, please contact the police. You may also contact Mr. and Mrs. Whittinger at their home on 253 Cedar Street. I guess that means that we could save their child. There must be the potential to find the child. Reach the west end of 100th Street, where the street ends a large overpass highway begins. We go south. A large barricade blocks the road. A bright red triangular piece of metal reads road closed. Extensive road repairs needed. So we can't go south. We go west. Begin walking up the on-ramp to the freeway. A sign on the side of the road reads no hitchhikers, and you turn and walk back. So we go east. Can we cross over 100th Street? I don't want to go north just in case we're going to die. Work east on 100th Street. You slip on the pavement and fall down. You wipe the dust off your knees and stand back up. You realise you've dropped your gun. You search the ground but you can't find it. Why? You walk east on 100th Street. Oak Street begins south. Go south then. A row of mailboxes. Okay, each mailbox is latched with a combination lock. Pick lock. Pick mailbox lock. No, these things aren't working. Alright, there's a house to the west. An overfilled garbage truck drives by out of garbage. Walk up the front porch to number 414. Small, attractive number plate. So we'll go in. The front door is locked. We don't have anything we can do there. There's a house to the east. We'll go east. This is 418. The front door is locked. Open door. Knock. Door. Nobody answers the door. Damn. So we're walking down Oak Street. There's a house to the west. The front door is locked. We'll knock on the door then. Nobody answers. I don't really know what's going on here. 426. Knock on the door. Nobody answers. Weird. 110th Street travels east and west, and Pearl Street begins south. This is crazy. Like, how far are we supposed to go on these things? You walk east on 110th Street, a squad car with full siren and flashing lights speeds by the tires school around a corner, and the squad car races down Pearl Street. Okay, I'm going to go up Spruce Street. I feel like there's never going to be anyone in any of these doors. Like, there's just almost no point in these buildings being here. It's almost just to torment us because we don't have a pick lock. Oh no, we walked across 100th Street the wrong way. We walked out. Our score was 90 points out of a possible 200. We were actually doing a lot better that time, but that's it. We're not going to do any more of that. It was kind of fun though. I have a feeling there's like one set path through the game. But anyway, this was Escape from, or Survival in New York City, and I thought it looked a little bit silly, and there you go. We started off by being killed by Hell's Angels, and in our second life of our Groundhog Day kind of playthrough, we ended up killing some teenagers. There you go. Well, as always guys, thanks for checking out Throwback Thursdays, Retro Gaming. Tell me if you want to see any more text-based games, tell me what kind of games you'd like to see. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.